In the quiet heart of Dreamwood Forest lived a small fairy named Lyra. She wasn't like the other fairies who sparkled brightly or flew with incredible speed. Lyra had a soft, gentle glow and a quiet smile. What made her truly special was a magical map she carried everywhere, a glowing parchment that showed every forgotten wish made by children around the world. Whenever a child whispered a wish and then grew busy, distracted, or sad, that wish would float through the air like a tiny spark and land on Lyra's map. The map was huge, far bigger than Lyra herself, but magic allowed it to fold into a tiny scroll. When she opened it, the map would unfold into the air like a shimmering curtain, covered with thousands of tiny golden stars. Each star was a forgotten wish, twinkling softly, waiting to be remembered. Lyra made it her duty to visit these forgotten wishes. She didn't want them to disappear or fade away. Every wish matters, she always said, even the quiet ones. One evening, as she floated over a silver stream, her map suddenly burst into light. A new star was flickering rapidly. That meant the wish needed help urgently. Lyra touched it gently, and a whisper reached her ears. I wish I could be brave, even just a little. The voice belonged to a child named Mina. Bravery, Lyra murmured. That's a precious wish. She closed the map, fluttered her wings, and followed the glowing trail that led her to the human world. Lyra arrived at a small house at the edge of a quiet town. Through the window, she saw Mina, a shy girl with big, curious eyes, sitting alone with a book in her lap. Her hands trembled every time she tried to read aloud, even though no one else was around. Lyra understood immediately. Mina wanted to be brave, but fear followed her like a shadow. The fairy landed softly on the corner of the book. Mina gasped but didn't scream. Lyra bowed politely. Hello, Mina. I'm Lyra. I'm the fairy who keeps the map of forgotten wishes. Mina blinked in surprise. My wish was forgotten? Not by your heart. Lyra smiled. Only pushed aside by worry. Mina looked down. I'm scared of everything. I can't even read in class. My voice just shakes. She touched her throat nervously. I wish I could be brave. That's why I'm here, Lyra said gently. She fluttered up to Mina's shoulder and whispered, Come, let me show you something. With a touch of magic, Lyra opened her map. It filled the bedroom with a soft, golden light. Mina gasped as she saw thousands of stars, glowing like a warm night sky. What are they? She asked. Forgotten wishes, Lyra replied. Every child in the world has made one. You are not alone. And among them, your wish shines so brightly. Why mine? Mina asked. Because bravery isn't about shouting, Lyra said. It's not about being fearless. Bravery grows in small steps. Even wishing for it is brave. Mina's eyes softened. But how do I get it? Lyra pointed to Mina's heart. You already have it. I'll just help you see it. She fluttered down to Mina's hands. Pick up your book. Mina hesitated, but did as she was told. Her fingers shook. What if my voice wobbles? Then it wobbles. Lyra smiled. Brave people do things even when they are scared. Now, read just one sentence. Only one. Mina took a deep breath and read the first line. Her voice cracked, but she finished it. Lyra clapped joyfully. There, a brave step. Mina smiled, just a little. Can I try another? Of course. Sentence by sentence, Mina read aloud. Each time, her voice grew a bit stronger, and Lyra's wings glowed brighter with every improvement. By the time Mina finished a whole page, she was beaming. I did it. Yes. Lyra nodded proudly. Your bravery was inside you all along. You just needed someone to remind you. Mina hugged her tiny fairy friend. Thank you. It's time for me to go, Lyra said softly. Other forgotten wishes are waiting. But remember, bravery grows when you practice it. A little every day. Mina nodded with determination. I won't forget my wish this time. Lyra fluttered upward, opened her glowing map, and watched the star that belonged to Mina fade gently, not because it died, but because the wish had been remembered and fulfilled. Back in Dreamwood Forest, Lyra added Mina's wish to a new section on the map, the section of wishes that came true. She smiled proudly. Another heart found its courage, she whispered. As night fell, the forest shimmered with thousands of twinkling stars, wishes still waiting, hoping, dreaming. And Lyra, the fairy who kept the map of all forgotten wishes, would continue her journey, making sure every child's dream found its light again. Because no wish, no matter how small, should ever be forgotten.